and this is the new M18 fuel dual battery single stage snowblower. It is probably one of the most highly anticipated products that we are adding to our outdoor power equipment lineup, and I'm thrilled to share with you today what we've been able to deliver. This snowblower is the most powerful single stage snowblower on the market, delivering 7.5 peak horsepower. With this amount of power, users are able to take on those demanding applications without the frustrations of stalls. With this snowblower, they're able to take those full snowblower width passes in deep snow and not worry about if the tool is going to shut down. Paired with this impressive power, we have several design features that are intended to allow that user to work faster start to finish. So first, it starts with that chute. That chute is up to 40% wider than the competitive set, which allows for more efficient snow processing and reduced stalls. One of the biggest complaints with single-stage snowblowers today is their tendency to clog. They tend to have smaller chutes, they get buildup, they clog, and they shut down. We directly address this issue on this snowblower by delivering a chute that is much wider and efficiently processes that snow. The snow is also auger propelled, so that auger in the front that picks up the snow, picks it up, throws it out of the tool, is rubber. So every time that rotates and touches the ground, it's physically pulling the tool forward, what that means for a user is just much less input that they have to put into that tool to get it to move forward. Perhaps most importantly, we deliver this impressive industry-leading performance instantly with the push of a button. We all know cold weather conditions can be very demanding, very harsh on gas engines and gas snowblowers. You got to choke, prime, pull start that gas engine, let it warm up before you can even get to work. With this snowblower, it's a push of a button and instant performance. Everything on this snowblower, from the battery, the motor, electronics, impact-resistant wheels, choosing to do a gear-driven chute rotation instead of using cables, dual-coated frame to prevent rusting. Everything on this snowblower was designed and intended for that professional, rigorous use case. Lastly, this snowblower is quieter than gas and provides better visibility. Snow clearing happens at all hours of the day. A lot of times it's early in the morning before businesses are open or before homeowners are even awake. And gas engines tend to be very obnoxious. They're disruptive to the customer. They're annoying to stand next to. You have to deal with the noise. You have to deal with the fumes that they put off. This snowblower is a full 10 decibels quieter than gas. So not only is it less disruptive to those customers that the snowblower is servicing, but it's also much more enjoyable to stand next to for all-day use. Lastly, it provides better visibility. So I talked about intentional design features on this snowblower. We even did that with the headlights, where a lot of competitors might put them in the front just to cast a little light forward. We wanted to avoid that. There's a lot of snow moving up in the front of the tool. You have snow coming in the intake, snow coming out of the chute. We want to keep that snow buildup off of those lights. So we put them up on the handlebars to prevent them from getting built up with snow, but also it casts light around the entirety of the tool as well. We did not just deliver another battery-powered snowblower. This is the most powerful single-stage snowblower on the market, specifically designed and intended for professional, rigorous use case. We are extremely excited for what we've been able to deliver. So here we have a demo versus Milwaukee snowblower and industry-leading 252cc gas. And what we have here is the next best thing to snow, and that's sawdust. This is not just dry sawdust. This is sawdust that has a lot of water added to it, and it's really meant to replicate that wet, demanding snow that can easily clog and really bog down single-stage snowblowers. So that's what we have here. I want you to pay attention to two things as I run this demo. One, do these tools have enough power to pick up this heavy material and throw it out of the chute? Secondly, pay attention to the chute and see, is the chute designed properly to process that material and move the material through that chute and prevent the buildup? So I'm going to start with industry-leading 252cc gas, and let's see how it does. So as you saw with that, it has the power to pick it up and lift it, but what it was limited to there is the size of that chute. And because it's so small, it did get that buildup of material and ultimately rendered the tool useless. If this was wet, packy snow, you'd have to shut off the tool, reach in there, clean it out before you can even get back to work. Now let's see how the Milwaukee snowblower fares in the same conditions. So not only does this unit have the power to, again, move that heavy material, but that chute is designed to prevent those buildups, efficiently process the material, and reduce those buildups and stalls.